My name is Ryan Burke, and I just love guitars. That's why I'm traveling the whole world to try as many as I can. You're watching 60 Cycle Hum Road Case. This episode is brought to you by Tour Gear Designs and their amazingly small and flat patch cables. Big ear pedals, harnessing the cosmic power of cats to transport you into a new sonic dimension. Gun Street Wiring Shop, unlock your guitar's hidden tones with an expertly crafted custom wiring harness. And Teisco pedals. I use them, I love them, maybe you will too. Hey everyone, I'm Ryan. You're watching 60 Cycle Hum Road Case. This is the first episode of the second season. Wasn't first season so much fun? Here we are in a new location. Where am I? I'm at the secret headquarters for Coast Sonic. If you're familiar with Coast Sonic, you know that they are an online retailer that specializes in pretty much the boutiquiest of the boutique as far as pedals go. If there's a pedal that's kind of niche and has fantastic art on it, or has a special run of art, or has crazy wild features from a builder most people haven't heard of, it doesn't get carried in, the big box stores or whatever, there's a good chance that Coast Sonic has it. So click the link down below, check out their inventory. So anyways, I'm here at their headquarters. Right before COVID, this place was opening up to be kind of a showroom with a bit of like a appointment only sort of thing going on. Now that we're in the midst of a pandemic when this was filmed, who knows what the future will bring. But for the time being, it's an excellent place to film. You can't see the whole room, but what you see behind me, there's more of that all around me right now. It's beautiful. So anyways, what am I gonna play in this video? I'm holding this Harmony Rocket. To my side, I have a National, another funky vintage semi-hollow sort of thing. That's one of those fiberglass ones. I have this crazy Yamaha, and I'm gonna make it a 4-guitar video. Can you guess what this is? Can you guess a brand? It's a Martin. This is a Martin electric guitar. Clearly from the 70s or at least the early 80s. So let's check out this Harmony. Fans of the channel know that I'm a big fan of the current run, the kind of rebirth version of Harmony guitars. I've got the Silhouette. I think it's fantastic. They have sponsored my content in the past. Maybe they even sponsored this content. I don't know. But anyways, I haven't had a lot of opportunities to try the vintage real deal Harmonies. I know that there's a bit of a fandom out there for them. There's also a bit of people who remember these being their first guitars in the 60s and the 70s and loathing them. My first impressions with this one were pretty good. Had a fun little blues jam there at the beginning. It's got flat wounds on it right now, which is a treat. I've got a guitar at home I want to put flat wounds on. Maybe by the time this video airs, I will have already done that. But this is definitely pushing me that direction. That's just fun. It's jazzy and smooth. The neck actually plays really decent, despite this being a very funky, budget, student level kind of bolt-on sort of concept here. There's something very charming about this. Gold foil pickup in the neck position. I'm sure this thing has been modified. I'm sure that's not the stock pickup. I think a lot of the stuff that's in here has been serviced to a reasonable amount to make it playable again. There's some delay, a little bit of drive from my True North tweed drive here. The delay is from the Tysco, appropriately. I don't care who you are, that was pretty. Let's follow suit with the single neck pickup guitars and go with this National. Resoglass body, zero nut. I'm pretty sure this is some sort of aftermarket pickup in here. It's got a metal cover on it. Wood bridge. Microphonic pickup, at least the cover on it is, if I tap it. It doubles as a drum. I mean, I just gotta fuzz this thing. Right now, some whippersnapper is typing up a comment about me being, a dad rocker. I'm playing too many blues licks. That's fine. I mean, you pick up a guitar like this, and I'm probably gonna go to blues licks on its first. I'm not gonna go to, surfy stuff. I'm not gonna go to metal. It's probably great for like an indie sound. I mean, it is a bit of a challenging guitar to play. It is not a modern player, but it's got vintage vibes. It's got mojo vibes for sure. I actually really like the feel of that fiberglass body. I think the current version of Supro, I mean, this is a National, but same stuff. Does some resin bodies, does some fiberglass bodies. Maybe I need one in my life. The neck is actually much better than you'd expect for a department store style guitar of its age. I'm wondering if it was refretted at some point. It doesn't look pristine, but it doesn't look 50 years old. Let alone 60, which it might be. I like it. I have a feeling when you're shopping for these, there's good ones and bad ones. And this one feels like it's been taken care of to the point where it's a good one. I don't know if Kosonic sells these guitars, or if this is like a private collection sort of deal. All right, this funky Yamaha. Brown pickups on this, brown plastic mini buckers with no pull pieces. Funky switch I've never seen on anything before. Unique knobs. Really cool knobs, actually. I wish I had a close-up cam on this. Let me take a picture so you guys can see this up close. It's one of those things where every part of it is a unique detail. Even the tuners are unique Yamaha tuners. German carve on the edge. Always like a nice German carve. Give it a quick tune just to be sure. Am I detecting a bit of a twang? No, detecting a lot of a twang. Oh! I wasn't expecting that sort of sound out of this. It doesn't look like Twang Machine to me. It looks like 70s Grateful Dead meets Fleetwood Mac type stuff, right? That's what I'm getting from it. Put a little drive on there. Neck pickup. Nice personality to the neck, but not that twang. It's got a deeper, more traditional humbucker sort of sound. Still a little bit funky though. No funky switching or push pulls or anything. Let's try it with some high gain. This is from the Rev G4. They might actually be single coils. Ah! That's my fault. That was nobody's fault but my own. It needs the action raised a little bit on that high E, just because it's fretting out a little bit on those high frets. It's a fun guitar. Based on its feel, I'm not sure I'd be inspired to buy it, but I like the sound of that bridge pickup. All right, last one. A Martin. The greatest American folk brand. And I've got an electric guitar from them here. I know that Martin fans can be a pretty enthusiastic bunch, to put it lightly. How do Martin fans feel about Martin's forte into electric guitars? Clearly in the 70s, maybe in the 80s. I'm sure Martin had some guitars in the 80s. I'm guessing this is a 70s example. Looks like someone was tucking a cigarette in the strings right there. There's a cigarette burn. And I'm going to need to remember to take good photos of all this. Serial number is 2420. Brass nut. I'm wondering if this is an aftermarket bridge here, because I would have expected it to be brass, considering even the control covers on the back are like a mirrored brass. And these brands tend to go brass crazy during this era. Might even be aftermarket. Nope, they're Martin tuners, so maybe not. Everyone had this idea that if you make guitar parts out of brass, you'll get just ringing sustain like a trumpet, because that's what trumpets are made out of. All right, how does it sound? Bridge pickup. Sounds like it must be pretty hot. Got a lot more bark to it than the other guitars did. So far, this is the most modern feeling neck of all the guitars I've just played. It feels like a neck you could find on any current production run guitar. The frets are a little bit flat in that kind of like no fret sort of feel that was popular for the time. But the neck is very straight. The action is really fast. Here's the neck pickup. This is like that 70s classic rock tone that I was expecting to get from the Yamaha. I wasn't expecting the twang from the Yamaha, I'll say that right now. Let's try it with some drive. This is the Walrus Ages. Tuna time! Try the tweed pedal here from True North. back to the rev, G4. Yeah, I think that's what it wants. I think it wants high gain. G4 is just speaking to me today. And it works so great with this. I mean, this is a guitar that sounds the way it looks. This guitar wants to be Zeppelin. This guitar wants to be early, high gain sorts of stuff being played in the late 70s. The neck is actually very shreddy. Despite those short, flat frets, it's a very fast neck. Very easy to play. Very easy to play, very modern feeling. Those pickups sound great. They're not my style. They're too kind of barky and high gain for me. But if you play high gain stuff, man, I think this is a winner. There's a little switch here. I didn't even explore that. What does that little switch do? It does something. Whatever it's doing is doing it on the bridge position. Maybe it does it in the middle. Maybe it's an out of phase. Exactly what it is. It's an out of phase switch. Back to the rev. One day I'm going to learn a full Queen riff, just so I have something to do when I'm playing with out of phase stuff. So anyways, now that I've played them all, the important question is, which one would I buy? Assuming money is not an option, because I don't know the prices. I don't even know if they're for sale. Let's just assume that if I fell in love with one, I would make it happen. I'd figure out the money. This one's not really my style, even though it's the most modern playing, probably the most conventional sounding, probably the most versatile. I'm kind of in between the other three though. It's gonna be between the National and the Harmony, just for this vintage mojo funkiness sort of factor. The Yamaha is fun, but I don't really connect with it. Just on feel and instant kind of vibing with the guitar, I think the Harmony gets it. I connect with it quite a bit more than the others. I thought it was going to be closer with the National. Funky notes there. pretty dark sounding guitar in its current setup with those flat wounds and everything. But I like that. I like that it's different. I like that it's funky. I really like the way it feels and the way it plays. I connect with it. So yeah, this is the one that wins for me. But the others sure were fun. I'm glad I got a chance to play them. That's really what this is all about, for me anyways. Like chasing new experiences, getting to play with guitars and have experiences with guitars that I normally don't get to mess with. So anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me your rude and nasty comments. Click the link down below to check out all the stuff that Coast Sonic has for sale. When we get into the after times, into the normal times, after all this quarantine stuff and pandemic stuff and the end of the world, look up Coast Sonic to see if you can make an appointment to come hang out in their showroom here, check stuff out, or maybe it'll be open to the public, or maybe Coast Sonic will run the government and they'll be up in a big ivory tower somewhere and you won't be able to access them at all. But for the time being, check out the links and use all my affiliate links. Check out the links for all the sponsors, whoever they might be, and stay grounded. Bye, everybody.